Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to bring you a replay in the Conqueror Tier 9 British Heavy Tank. Now, this was played right after the Concept 1B game, just because I was kind of comparing the two. So I'm going to be with Felix, and he's going to be in his UDES again, still grinding it. Now, this is going to be a Tier 10 game, fairly heavy Tier 10 game, that's not an issue for me, I don't care about matchmaking too much, and I'm in a Conqueror. Now, the 1B speed is nice, but the Conqueror is still just one of the best tanks in the game, tier for tier. Like, just overall, it's absolutely astounding. It's got really good turret armor, 10 degrees of gun depression, a really nice gun, much nicer than the 1B, fires a lot faster with better gun handling. And just every time I play this tank, I always have a good game. It kind of feels like a T29 in that regard. In T29, I feel like every game I play is a good game. And that's because it's got a very easy play style, the T29, which is hold down. You go hold down, and you shoot people over and over again while they campaign you. And the Conqueror has a similar kind of play style. You go hold down and you shoot people over and over again with your nice gun, and just try not to get shot too much. And because of that play style, that is what makes this thing so reliable and so consistent getting good games. Because I think I played about 8 or 9 games in the Conqueror since update 6.0, and genuinely every single game has been minimum 4k damage. So what's going to happen is I have a certain position in mind that I want to get to. It's quite aggressive. And if I do the 1B, I'd be a lot better off getting there quicker. However, where you're going to see this game is that the gun advantage I have over 1B is going to serve me well, because I want to play super aggressive here. And see Felix in position, and I've told him I'm going to go. Now, one of the enemies from the other spawn is going to try an aggressive play from his side, and that is the Object 260, who is a fast heavy. So I'm just going for it. You see, the team is in support on the mini-map. They're now moving to position behind Felix, and I'm going to wait here to try and finish off 260 before I move. Now, also something to note is there's no artillery, so I can afford to sit here. Now I get a shot in, the 260 shoots me, but now I'm going to continue my route, because I know I'm going to reload first. Finish him off, and now cross over to my position, and you're going to see the position that I'm thinking about here. Well, there's a little hill here you can go hold down on, and use your gun depression and strong turret armor. Now, right here. Now, I do explore a little bit of my lore play, and there's actually another position a bit further forward I can jump into, but I'm not going to risk that, because if the enemies decide to YOLO out to try and kill me, they probably will. So I want to stay back a little bit, just so that I can't just get rushed down by all of them. Because where I'm at right now is going to be really annoying for the enemies. Right, lower plate shot into the 2SKB5. I'm getting some assistance as well from all the people. If you look at the mini-map, on that hill where Felix is at. Now, the 2SKB5 is some nice side scraping there. I thought I could pen through. And because of all those people back there, I was thinking about, and I, excuse me, lower on the 2SKB5, leaving him alive. Now, the E5's there, trying to snipe his cupola. So I do hit. He does hit me back, but I'll take that trade on a higher tier tank. And what I was going to say is, despite all those teammates behind me, I still don't want to push to the further position yet, because there are 2 E4s around there, I believe, I think. I could be wrong, but either way, there's an E4 over there, and I'm very scared of him. Now, see, I'm trying to find a shot in. E4's moving. I missed the shot on his weak point. But thankfully, I do bounce his return shot. Ah yes, there is 2 E4s. Cupola snipe on the E5. And you just see I'm just putting this gun to work, using my gun depression. And building up low amount of assistance, but assistance is assistance, you know. Now, what I'm actually doing now is I'm debating whether or not I want to push forwards. And what we're going to see is, after getting a shot into the E4, and as I'm debating this, there's actually a T30 over there. As I back up to get away from the E4 shot. Bounce another E4 shot, get a shot into his tracks. And again, you're going to see now a T30 is pushing out. So it's a good thing I didn't push forward, because if I was in the more forward position, those E4s and the T30 would have shit on me. Now, I was trying to move to avoid the T30 shot, but he panned me somewhere. I don't know if it was a cupola snipe or just through the upper hull. But I get shot into him, set him on fire, and do pick up the kill. And now with the T30 gone, as people are bouncing off the E4, I just have to constantly reevaluate my plan. Is it time for me to move yet? Get a shot into the E5. So the E5 is now a one-shot for me. And the E5 now been picked off. And now that the E5 is dead, and looking at the map, how many tanks we've got left alive, looking, if you see our team are about to get to their base, it is now time for me to push forward. But see, I'm waiting a little bit till the team start moving behind me, because obviously although I could push forward, I am a one-shot for him. I'm only on 425 hit points. Now you see, there's a light tank behind us, who I thought was going to race round, but he does stop. Felix is looking now that direction. And I had a Hess shell loaded there. I was going to splash the top of, which I had loaded for the light tank, which I ended up not needing. So I splashed for 7, and now it's finally time to move forwards. I missed the snipe on his cupola, ducking into this little corner here. And this is the position I said before that you can try, but it's a lot more risky, because if they push out, they could just kill him. They'd probably definitely die for doing it, but it would mean I wouldn't have a good game. Now, what I'm going to struggle with is that 705 over there, has a bit of a weird position, in that there's a lot of dead tanks around there, making it quite awkward for me to see him. And I don't know if he has shots at me. Kill the E4. Command 705, because again, he can also one-shot me. He can low-roll, but he could either have the 440 gun which can one-shot me, or the 490 gun. Now racing in, and I'm going to do something stupid here. I'm going to think, alright, team's going in front, I'll go around behind. What you're going to notice is, this part behind the rock's actually blocked off by the map border. And this is actually the second time I've done this. I did it from the other spawn a couple months ago, where I tried to sneak around and got blocked off. So I need to really remember that this is here, and you can't do it around there. But either way, very comfortable win for our team, and a very good game for me. A high-risk position in a heavy tank that I took the risk trying to get to, because I wasn't the fastest, but it worked out. Thanks to the support of Felix and the team at the back as well. So, the ever-reliable Conqueror. 5100 damage, 2600 assistance, 3 kills. This was an ace tank in the tank, fighting all the tier 10s. 2100 base XP, exactly, which is quite nice. And I actually think this got me up to 98.45% mark of excellence, I think. And I genuinely believe I could very easily get to 100 on this if I just played a bit more. Because every game so far has been a good game. Yeah, 98.45, ace tanker, arsonist for killing the T30 with fire. And I will forever love this tank. And as much as the 1B speed is nice, it's not replaced the Conqueror for me. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you all in the next one.